Why hello, I'm that one chick that draws things in a time-lapse type of manner. And we are gonna go back in time to the year of 2024. And we are gonna look at one of my sketchbooks from back then. So let's look at it. I remember doing this one. I woke up and I was like, I'm terrified to draw hands freehand. So you know what? I'm gonna draw hands freehand. It's a goober. Bird lady with no wings standing on a branch majig with a whole bunch of fucking egg majigs everywhere on branches and such. Bat dog. That's quite interesting. There's a lot going on there. The Ticks of Talks hates this drawing for some reason, even though I initially posted a time-lapse video of this drawing on the Ticks of Talks. So yes, this will probably be CGB on the Ticks of Talks. Fuck you and your art censorship. You fucking suck, you stupid fucking app. The only reason why I'm back on there is because I miss my art friends. I went into this wanting to draw a human face, and like usual, it's not human-y. Poor Jake, getting eaten by some weird-looking eyeball monster thing with bird feet. It's a treehouse fairy lady majig. It's Jake sitting on some books, and there's some weird-looking octopus squid-like thing majig sitting on his head, and he's going, what the fuck, man? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and get CGV'd by the Ticks of Talks. Stupid fucking app. There's Jake looking demonic as hell with, I think those are supposed to be puppets, but the strings are quite short. This is a drawing of Jake and his dog and some other dogs getting sucked up into a UFO because of their cones of shame. And yes, I drew this completely sideways. I did not draw it sideways. Look at Jake, his hamstring hurts. This is inspired by me injuring my hamstring last year because I had major issues with working out way too fucking much, which is probably the reason why my shoulder is all sorts of fucked now. So, ladies out there, please take care of yourself and eat appropriately if you're going to exercise like a maniac, and perhaps don't exercise like a maniac. There's Jake and his dog. I still have not named his dog, and I think this is the last time I drew his dog. That's a lot. I love this drawing. I don't care if I sound narcissistic because, like I've said a trillion times, I am a raging narcissist, so that is allowed. But yeah, I love this fucking drawing, and it is inspired by low-fat cottage cheese, because low-fat cottage cheese should not fucking exist. It is demonic as hell, and it's bullshit. Fuck low-fat cottage cheese. I was in a good mood that day, and so was Jake. Look at him straddling that branch, staring at that bird of sorts. He doesn't even give a fuck about the lady down there petting the rabbits. No, he's just staring at that bird going, hell yeah. This is some hopefulness. I am hopefully happy with hopefulness and such. This is another Jake drawing that I am a fan of. Poor Jake. He just wants to eat a cheeseburger, and these motherfucking skeletons will not allow him to eat the fucking cheeseburger. They're like, no, I'm gonna destroy the fucking table. And the other one's like, no, I'm coming out of this weird ass fucking toilet that's chained to your ankle, and I'm gonna try to take the cheeseburger away from you. And this one's just like, why? And Jake's like, this is fucking stupid. Is Jake flipping himself off? Yeah, I was going through it, and now my shoulder hurts. Someone told me that this reminded them of Kurt Cobain's artwork, and it has forever disturbed me. I think I titled this one Bad Hair Day, and I agree, she's having a very bad hair day. This could mean one thing, or a multitude of things. I like how the ladies are holding each other's hands and stuff, and I like how that lady is puking, I believe, a waterfall. And they're all like, yeah, vomit. We're gonna fucking hold our hands while the vomit starts leaking through our grass majigs and gets us all vomity and shit. Jake is being led by... Is that Slimer? That looks like Slimer to me. Does that look like Slimer to you? It's Medusa. Medusa's kind of hot in this, actually. She's sexually attractive. She's got nice boobies. I remember doing this one. This is Monster vs. Squid. He's freaking awesome, and he's on the Ticks of Talks. He's a cool kid. I was totally mentally well when I drew that one. Totally and completely. Is that a llama or a sheep? I'm asking a lot of questions. I probably should stop doing that. This was inspired by a fucking turtle that was staring me down at the park. This freaking turtle Right here, this asshole, he keeps swimming up close to me, and then he stares at me. It would not leave me the fuck alone at that park. It had an issue with me. I don't know why. I was just chilling. I was minding my own business, and it was just staring at me for like almost the entirety that I was there. I was there at the park for like 3 hours. I don't know what I did to deserve that, turtle, but if I encounter you again this summer, I'm probably gonna feed you because I love turtles. They're cute. This one, I wanted to draw ladies. And so I drew a lot of ladies. And they're ladylike, but they're fantasy ladylike with the lady-isms. This was inspired by ballet music that I randomly woke up to in the morning. It was just playing in my head. It happens to me sometimes. Just for no fucking reason. This one, I wanted to draw a dainty and delicate lady. This is when I became obsessed with the word perhaps. That's a self-portrait of sorts. That is totally me. Thinking, perhaps. And then there's Jake, and he's terrifying that lady so much to the point where she farted a fuckload of fire. The couch is like, why do you gotta do this to me, Jake? I didn't do nothing. I'm just a couch, dude. Can you be nice and like stop bouncing on me and scaring people? It's fucking rude. Poor couch. Case in point, perhaps. Well, that's quite interesting. I like the hand feet because that's what feet are. If you think about it, if you look at your feet, they're like deformed leg hands. If I remember correctly, I titled this Self-Reflection. I gotta say, I'm a fan of the clouds. The clouds look quite upset, actually. They're sad clouds. They're probably gonna cry, aka it's gonna rain. Because that's what happens when clouds cry, it starts raining and such, perhaps. I love this part of the drawing. This section right here. If I could just crop this section right here and just have this as a piece, that would be fabulous. I might redo that. I love this drawing. I know I've said that a lot in this video, but I really do. I love this drawing. It can mean a multitude of things. The only thing I don't like is that line going through the ghost, but you know what, that's fine. Maybe it was intentional. It was not intentional, but I don't use erasers ever, so that happens sometimes. I have learned since then to start off drawing very lightly when I do borders of rooms with my big pen, so then that doesn't happen anymore. That's it. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed it.